sweet people. Long time no see. It's Catherine Beeks with Listen Local and season 2 of Animals and Their People. On today's show, we're going to meet with Mary Moeller and her pal Rufus.
Oh, hi! Can you say hi to Catherine?
Hi, Rufus.
Hi, everybody. This is Rufus Biko, B-I-K-O, commonly known as Rufus Biko Birdie Freako, which she says, which is pretty hilarious. Paul started calling her that back when.
What a lover.
He says, Mama, don't kiss me on camera. She's awesome. She's an African gray parrot.
Okay.
She, I guess they have a really long lifespan, Catherine. So I think we're going to end up willing her. She'll go to my grandson.
She's going to outlive you guys?
I think so. Yeah. They usually go about 60 years on an average, maybe longer in captivity. They do better in captivity, obviously. So she is currently 15 years old.
Okay.
And we've had her since she was a baby.
Oh, wow.
Adopted her when she was just 4 months old and she had been weaned by her mama. The behavior that you're seeing right there with the wings is kind of a begging behavior where she wants something else other than what she's getting.
I feel like that all the time.
Yeah, if she's begging for food or you want to go up on mama's shoulder, then she go on mama's shoulder.
Oh.
That's usually kind of her happy, safe place. So we got her when she was a baby. Paul and I are both allergic, sadly, to dogs and cats. And it's heartbreaking because I think we're both just the biggest dog lovers and cat lovers, just animal lovers.
Yeah.
So that's been really hard. It's been really hard for me over the years to not have dogs. So the best I do, as you know, is I godparent a little dog that we rescued from Mexico named Pancholito.
Pancholito.
So I get to go see him every now and then.
But, yeah, and you do great work over there with Joan. I know you help out with the dog walking over at PPI.
Thanks. You know, I got to get back over there. I tend to not go so much in the summer. A wonderful rescue out in Landers. If anybody gets a chance to check it out, Joan Grandizio is absolutely one of heaven's sent angels. And what more can I say? She's amazing. But yeah, so we got Rufus. I had birds all my life. Paul had birds all his life.
Okay.
And so we got her, had always wanted an African gray. And she has not disappointed in the least.
Now, does she talk?
She does talk.
Okay.
She won't really on command.
Right.
But what's interesting is if you have a conversation while she's in her cage, oftentimes when I'm on the phone, she will start talking. And she wants to compete. She wants to be part of it. So birds are very flock oriented. So we are her flock.
Yeah.
When the minute we leave the room, it's upsetting to her because she can't see us. So although she's not loud at all, has a very pleasant little whistle when she needs us. She does have some separation anxiety. And that's okay. She's become very comfortable in her world. We just got back from a trip where we took her, Catherine, to Albuquerque. And she did great. She loves being in the truck with us.
Okay.
She has a huge cage that fits in the back seat of the truck.
Okay.
And she travels beautifully.
Oh, I love that.
And whistles and sings. And of course, we're jamming to all great music on the way. So she's having a lot of fun. We took her to families' houses. She had a great time. She really adapted well. Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
So what are some of the things that she eats?
So you really can't give them seeds. You want to stay away from that. Breeders, everybody recommends a real high nutritious pellet food. So she eats a pellet, a Supreme pellet she's been on for a while. And then I buy her something from a company called K-Tech. Do you want to step up? Do you want to step up? Good girl. That's step up. So check out this funky red feather she has growing in her wing on the other side.
I see that.
They're all gray except for their tails. But as they start to mature, they start getting red feathers in other parts of their body.
Beautiful.
So I think that's just amazing. So she's got like this rebel streak, and like a teenager, right?
Yeah.
And this is her flight behavior. Oh, that feels so good. She makes a great fan.
I can see that.
So anyway, she eats human food, Catherine. She's funny. Her favorite is chicken,
Okay.
which is really hilarious. I know.
I didn't realize that they were carnivorous.
I know. Yeah, totally carnivorous. She's omnivore completely. She'll eat anything.
Okay.
She should have a better diet of fruits and vegetables, but that's why she has her pellets to give her that nutrition. She's kind of picky.
Yeah.
Kind of picky. She likes blackberries, but not blueberries.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Strawberries, but not cherries.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
She is called a Congo African gray. There are two types of grays. There's a Congo, which she has a real bright orangey kind of red feather. Oh, there you go, girl. What are you doing?
What a show off.
I know she's showing up. And then there's what's called a Timneh gray. And those are little smaller birds. They're very similar, but their tail is more of a maroon rather than bright red. So there's Timnehs and Congos, and they're both just extremely wonderful, smart animals.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She has started cussing a little bit, which he does not get from me, but from my, from my sailor of a husband.
Yes, indeed.
So she's pretty hilarious. She says all sorts of words when you get ready to leave, when Paula and I get ready to leave to run an errand or go out. The minute we pick up our keys off the hook, she says bye-bye.
Oh.
And yeah, so that's kind of cool. And when we come in, she says hello.
Oh my gosh.
So she's kind of got Paul's voice mastered as well as my voice.
Gotcha.
How are you?
Yeah.
What all are those sounds? Can you sneeze for me? Achoo. Can you sneeze? Can you sneeze? Do you have to sneeze? Achoo. Achoo. What was that?
What advice would you give to someone who's contemplating getting a gray as their pal?
They are extremely hard work. They are, so grays emit their body a white powder. I don't know if you're familiar with that. For people with allergies, that can be a problem. And we were concerned about that initially because both Paul and I suffer from some allergies. So, but we've done well with it. You have to keep her cage clean all the time.
Yeah.
So we change her paper a couple times a day. She gets a little wipe down. She does get a bath every day. She has to be sprayed down. And that really helps control that dander, that white powder. Otherwise, everything in the house is coated in a white powder. They're very messy, Catherine, very messy.
Yeah.
She throws her food. If she doesn't like something especially, she'll toss it right back at you.
Yeah.
Hand her something in her cage and she'll throw it across the room. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, they're a mess. And of course we're in small quarters, as you know, so it's a challenge, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know, especially now that we're retired
Yeah.
and we could spend a lot of time at home with her.
Right.
I'm a homebody, and that's I got her
Yeah.
initially because Paul was out gigging a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and we were empty nesters. Ellen had left the home, and I just needed a companion, you know. So that's definitely what she has been, is a wonderful, wonderful companion. And we just sit and snuggle and kiss a kiss, and I
Oh,
can scratch her and give her lots of lovins. And she talks to me hi and keeps me in stitches all day.
oh, she's beautiful. Beautiful bird.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. Well, let's learn more about you, Mary, for folks that don't know. You are married to the very famous Paul Moeller of the Desert Drama Club band,
Yeah.
coming to a stage near you soon. And
Oh,
you're
your
also an
wonderful
amazing,
festival.
that's right. You're also an
So
amazing
excited about
artist.
that.
And some of your art, I'm just so in love with your collages that you do.
Oh,
We'll
thanks.
throw up some photos of those. And can you tell me a little about that?
I haven't been doing any. Catherine, I have just hit that. Maybe it's the summer, but I've hit a real dead spot.
Yep.
Although it's coming back.
Good.
So I have a dear friend who just bought her retirement home down in Arizona. It's a gorgeous property. So I've been inspired, thankfully, to start working on some artwork for her new house.
Good.
And I am excited about that. So I have started a few new projects, finished a necklace for a friend yesterday.
Good.
What I have discovered is that the only way I can make art now is if I know it's going to somebody as a gift.
Yep.
So that really makes me happy. I haven't been able to create just to create right
Gotcha.
now.
Mhm.
I need to have a reason to make something to give to somebody, and
Yep.
that's okay.
I totally understand that.
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah.
okay. Absolutely. And then can we talk about Mary's Marvelous Relief Cream?
Sure.
Because I am a client and a fan and
Oh, thank
in love with the stuff. So tell me about that.
Mary's Marvelous Relief Cream was created about almost 4 years ago, Catherine. December 1st will be 4 years. We spent time working on a beautiful organic cannabis farm in Oregon. And I had lots and lots of this beautiful stuff. Had been reading about, well, actually, I had been purchasing a topical pain relief cream from a place in San Francisco. And it was working so well for me that I thought, well, what if I tried to make it myself? Did a lot of research, a lot of development, a lot of, R&D. Went into the kitchen, got my crock pot out, and thank you for putting your butt in my face. Use her nasty behavior. So she's gonna laugh. She's giggling. So anyway, went into the kitchen, made this cream just to give away to friends. I have fibromyalgia as well as a number of different arthritises, as I know you struggle also. Many of us do.
Yep.
And so I gave it away as gifts, and one thing led to another, and everybody kept saying more, 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 more. And one thing just led to another, and now I sell it. You can go to my Facebook page, Mary's Marvelous Relief Cream. And yeah, so I don't have a website right now, but you can order it either by just emailing me at mmoller999@gmail.com or going again to Facebook, either on my personal page or my Mary's Marvelous page.
Great.
So it's got all sorts of great ingredients in it.
It smells amazing.
Well, yeah, some people who aren't used to the smell of cannabis
I
might
love
be a
it.
little put off at first. It is very, very strong, has a very high concentration of all sorts of good stuff CBDs as well as THC.
Mhm.
THC is really important in conjunction with CBD and CBN, another cannabinoid, that are amazing. The THC helps deliver that product, crosses the blood-brain barrier, and really shuts off those pain signals.
Yep.
So it's great stuff. I use a bunch of all organic essential oils, peppermint, calendula, God, now I'm drawing a blank, frankincense, lavender, and arnica. And of course, arnica has been around, all of these oils have been
Right.
around for centuries and centuries, treating inflammation, pain, etc. We have noticed by accident that it's probably the best burn relief
Yes.
you will ever find, whether it's a kitchen burn or a sunburn. I have clients that got just toasted in the summer
Yep.
and put this on and said the relief was immediate. Absolutely.
Not only that, but I am one who I've got a severe burn. I was up in Big Bear in the kayak with Johnny, and I had sun on or lotion on me everywhere else but my legs. I didn't have any on my legs. And being in the kayak, I mean, they got fried, and it was even swollen. And I put that cream on, and not only was the pain was immediately gone, but in 2 or 3 days, the swelling and all of the redness was gone, and there was no effects.
Blistering.
I didn't have
No peeling.
no peeling, no.
Isn't that crazy?
It was amazing. It was
I
incredible.
know. Catherine, I'm
amazed
so
me.
happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that you had some
Yeah.
for that burn. That makes me I'm sorry that you got burned, but yeah, it's amazing stuff.
It is. It's incredible.
We keep finding out more and more uses for it.
Yeah.
I just tell people, I don't care what kind of pain you have, bruising. I was hiking in New Mexico last weekend and grabbed onto a tree trunk to kind of do a step down and kind of scrape the bottom of my arm, and was very, very bruised. And it just immediately, really heals wounds, open wounds. You can put it on open wounds. No scarring.
I know.
No,
Yeah, it's
great
incredible.
stuff. So
It's
yeah.
marvelous. It
It's
really truly
marvelous.
is.
Yes. Thank you, Catherine. I really
And I know
appreciate
there's a lot of testimonials from other people on that
Oh,
site
yes.
as well. So if anybody's interested, definitely go there. I'll give you all the links.
I have wonderful clients all over the country who just absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful for them. And
Yeah.
it's been a wonderful thing. And just so you know, and I would like to say this to everybody, but my product is a gift to anybody who is struggling with cancer. Anybody, if they have pain or radiation burns or anything like that, I want to know about it. People can get a hold of me and just give me their name and address, and I'm delighted to send them a gift.
That's so sweet.
So
Mary.
absolutely no money whatsoever. It's just something that I want to do and have done many, many times.
Beautiful.
You know, if it makes your quality of life a little bit better, that's what we need.
That's indeed. Absolutely. So Mary, you and Paul are also the hosts of the Joshua Tree Campground. That's kind of
We
a recent.
are. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
How much fun is that?
So it's been so much fun. I'm actually looking forward to a busier time. Right now in the summer, it's very slow.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love it. I had been in property management for most of my adult life, managing larger apartment communities and working for builders of apartment communities, etc.
Yeah.
As well as the hospitality industry for a long time. So this is right up my alley. And as you know, Paul and I both are kind of people,
Yeah.
or can be anyway. So it's been just a lot of fun. It really has. We're meeting people from all over the world, and
Yeah.
getting to kind of share our joy of Joshua Tree with them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're at the park a couple times a week
Yeah.
in good weather, and we're hiking and doing all this stuff. So it's fun to share that with visitors.
Absolutely.
And then we just are so enamored with our little lake environment here and our great horned owls. We've got 2 great horned owls down at the lake and the cottonwood tree, and probably over 70 ducks at this point as of right now. We had a hawk come through the other day, and there wasn't a bird to be found. They were hiding. But we've got grackles and we've got starlings, and we've got so many wonderful birds here. It's just been a real joy.
It is amazing. And what events do you have coming up there? You guys were doing movies there for a while. What's happening?
Yeah, there's all sorts of great stuff. So there's going to be a reggae fest at the lake coming up here pretty soon.
Okay.
There is, of course, the Joshua Tree Music Festival, which is held here twice a year.
Right.
It's been down for 2 years. So this October, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th marks the 2 years. The festival is coming back in a different capacity.
Sure.
In a much smaller capacity, a much safer, COVID-friendly capacity.
Sure.
Not even really a festival per se, as much as an event.
Yeah.
But it's going to be loaded with amazing music and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's just something going on pretty much from September, October, November, December on.
Yep.
Sally, the owner here, has done a great job of booking all sorts of neat events.
Wonderful.
We're going to have a cornhole festival. So yeah, so check out the website, the Joshua Tree Lake and RV Campground.
Okay.
And book your reservation. Come see us.
All right, everybody, you heard her. Okay, I think that's it, Mary. You answered all my questions, and it was so great to meet Rufus. And I hope everyone learned a little bit more about that spectacular brand of bird. And
yeah, thank
you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We love you guys a lot.
All right, love you too. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
What's doing? Rocket roll! Rocket! Come here, baby. What?
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, baby. Is that a big kiss? Or is that a dog?